Hello, I'm BerryBinaries, and I'm gonna show you how we got our game to the point where it is now, after 4 years of work during our free time. I've done all the coding and decided on the game design together with a dude named Linus, who's also done most of this amazing art. So how did we get here? From here. Well, you see, when I was a boy in So we started the project around Mars 2017 using Gamemaker Studio 2, and this is some footage from an early build. I had some previous coding experience, both from other languages like C#, but also from playing around with GameMaker and GML previously, so setting up the project went pretty smooth. And thanks to this guy. So after not too long, we managed to have what you see here.
Not great or terrible.
Everything looks better and the enemies and weapons are slightly more interesting. By the way, I enjoyed making this content and hopefully you enjoy watching it. If you did, please hit subscribe, like, and if you have any thoughts or questions, don't hesitate to post them in the comments down below. Fast forward to January 2018, gameplay is starting to feel a lot better and is a lot easier than before. Now also have some cool parallax backgrounds going on here in the background as well. There is now also a level select screen, and a weapon select, and also a weapon upgrade system. I was told that it would be a better idea to leave this part out, but here we go. Our first base iteration! What a beauty! You can now access the weapon shop as well as the level select from here. Oh, and we got some other items in different flavors. Don't worry about it. Later that year, we updated the base as well as the UI. As you can see, the menu design looks a lot better now. We also changed how the level select worked. Instead of forcing the player to linearly pick each level, each environment is now split into 3 different phases. And you can now choose to complete each level in whatever order you want. And when all is done, you unlock the next phase, and so on. At this point, we were not fully happy with how everything looked. We knew that we could do it better, so we started to work on a huge graphical overhaul. Oh, and this is my cat, Shelby. She's level 100 in pick looking. Here we added a new fancy lighting and water system, changed most of the art for the swamp, as well as the character, featuring some cool new melee attacks. We're still using traditional animations here. As we were rebuilding the new swamp, we entered kind of a new experimental phase. I even temporarily had a fully playable multiplayer version of the game. Very still. But we deemed it to not be worth pursuing at the time. There are also some things that ended up pretty good that we aren't ready to show yet. Later, about 3 years into the project, the code base had started to become quite ugly. One might have actually been able to mistake parts of it for a pile of spaghetti. So with the new additions of Gamemaker Studio 2.3, it was time for a major remake of the code. This was also an excellent time to add delta timers. A delta timer in this scenario is the time between the last and current frame. This is useful to be able to unlock the FPS and also for creating a better lag at lower FPS. If the FPS drops and delta timers are not in use, the game will run in slow motion instead of causing actual lag that you're used to seeing in a high quality game. Following this, we started to look into spine in order to make our animations more advanced and also faster to make. For example, our character can now have separate animation tracks in order to perform one animation on one track, while at the same time it can bend its neck towards the aim cursor at another track. Another big pro of Spine is that it can automatically interpolate while transitioning between different animations, saving a lot of work from Linus' side. The later versions of the game also contains lots of tuning, balancing, bug fixing, polishing of smaller things in order to make it all come together better, and look and feel more fun and professional. So, to leave on this, I believe the hardest part of the Lord of Lacuna project so far has been to just make everything cohesive and work together. Okay, that's it. There's been a lot of changes during the project's lifespan, but I tried to pick out the most interesting ones in order to keep the video to a reasonable length. And again, if you liked the video, please hit subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions or anything. I'm planning to upload more to this channel, both from Lord of Lacuna, but also some sort of devlog videos from a solo project I'm planning to start. Kind of an Apex Legends 2D platformer shooter roguelite? That's definitely a genre. So keep an eye out if you want to see more. And also make sure to check out our official Lord of Lacuna channel in the link below.